Scorpio. It's a crazy story though. She was super pretty, the baddest in my portfolio. She was super sweet, I would eat her up like a Oreo. I don't know how I got her, I'm giving God all the glory though. And she was born in October or November, I really cannot remember. I hope it doesn't offend her. Told me that she loved me cause I was so sweet and tender, and I would always defend her, and I was not a pretender. But one day she was acting so mysterious. I was curious, and honestly I was furious. Wasn't talking to me, she really had me delirious. I was overthinking, I didn't know she was serious. I thought maybe she had found somebody else, but honestly she told me she was focused on herself. She took some time off to focus on her mental health, and I had to accept it regardless of how I felt. But all in all, what I learned in the end is I was Scorpios, that's where Scorpios attend. But be careful, because as soon as you get in, she might turn around and probably ghost you in the end.
Guys, it's me, 1028 Awakenings here, and I'm back again with another motherfucking video. But this time I have a guest, all right, and she is here to teach you guys about breathing techniques, getting your chakras aligned, and also, what does this do? Reiki healing? Oh, I'm gonna let her handle that. Go ahead and handle it, girl.
Okay, hi you guys. My name is Isha. I'm the Flow Intuit, and I am a Reiki Master 3. And a breathwork coach, and a trauma-aware breathwork coach, and a trauma-aware meditation teacher. So, and I also do oracle readings, clairvoyant readings, intuitive readings, anything up under that nature that you may need. I also come and do cleanse and blessings of your home and your businesses, so you can stay in prosperity, enjoy and peace. Yeah.
So when you say you do breathing techniques, how does that help us with the breathing techniques?
It helps us. A lot of us don't know how to breathe. We think we're breathing normal, but we're really not. And a lot of us just
survival mode.
This is survival mode, and we're really not breathing. We're dealing with a traumatic experience from childhood or even adulthood.
Get slapped, can't buy stuff at the store.
Exactly. So I just help you be able to get back into who you are and be able to breathe a little bit better. We need that in this crazy world today. So that's what I help you with, and especially with the meditation. A lot of us run wild in this world, so I help you get, back to relaxing and being in a calm space and a calm peace of mind.
Well, guys, I'm going to leave all her information below, and I'm going to actually try to see if we can come together and do like a class where you guys can purchase tickets, and we can do like a little seminar so we can all get together and be on the same page about getting our chakras aligned, getting our mind, body, and spirit together. All right, so all her information will be linked below, or it'll be right here. All right, and thank you so much, girl. Hey, y'all, she my client. Okay, she first was my photography client, and now we're spiritual sisters.
We are spiritual sisters, and I also do events.
Yes.
So I do.
So you have a girls' night, okay? Yes. Bring your I don't know, BYY.
BYY.
I ain't doing them acronyms, but you know what I'm saying? Definitely book her, all right? But I am going to do a retreat, and she will definitely be there, all right? Bye, guys. See y'all. Collective, this is 1028 Awakenings, and I'm back again with another motherfucking video. Now, this video is only dedicated to no contact. If you're in no contact, what is going on? Why is this person not talking to you? Did they ghost you? Do they not want to be your friend anymore? Let's dig deep, all right? So let's get into it, collective. How you guys doing? All right, so let's switch it up. No contact, what's going on? All right, so what's this person's biggest problem with you in no contact? What's this person's biggest problem with you in no contact? Let's get into it, collective. All right, so in no contact, their biggest issues with you is, it says obsessiveness. Write down what you are obsessing over. Realize that it is emotionally draining you, okay? So one of the main things that makes this person mad now that y'all are not in no contact is because you have written this person the fuck off. You're no longer obsessed with them. And this happens a lot when you give someone a lot of opportunities to correct their behavior or treat you differently or just act different, right? And as collectives, as we do, we don't have an on and off button. It's just an extreme. It's like the lights are on, the lights are off, but there's no dimmer, right? So this obsessive behavior, how you just want to be around this person, all up on this person, has now diminished. You're not obsessive about this person. And it's because of their negativity. It says, let go of all of the pessimistic attitude. It's getting old. think of something positive right now and shift your thinking. So whoever this is, they feel like your ass is negative. They feel like you're very pessimistic. You have this attitude where you say little things and your little smart little remarks and shit like that. And to be honest, if this person really feels this way, it is time to get out of here, because you know when someone is being naggy and mean and jabbing you all the time, it is time to go, because that's not gonna stop, right? So whoever this is, they're really upset with you because you're not obsessed with them anymore. And they're also very upset about the fact that they feel like your ass is the negative one, but you're portraying to everyone else as if they are, okay? We also have quick temper. So because you're not obsessed with this person, all right, and you're not focused on them anymore, you're actually pulling your energy back with them during no contact. And with quick temper, you realize that during arguments and during fights, this person gets loud, they go below the belt, they really disrespect you, and you're starting to wonder, like, where is that really coming from? So I do want to let you guys know, when people get into an argument with you and they disrespect you, they call you out your name, they try their best to take a sword out that is invisible, okay, and stab you as much as they can in your stomach, in your heart, cut you open, bleed. You know, they don't really give a fuck, because at the time they're going to say they were quick tempered, but in actuality, they have been holding all of these words deep down for a very long time. It says, think before you speak. Put space between your thoughts and the words that come out. So collective, for you, it could be very hard for you to have sex with this person, lay with this person, touch this person, caress this person, because every time this temper comes out, you realize that they're really obsessed with tearing you down and being disrespectful and ripping one in your motherfucking ass, right? The next card you have out is selfish, okay? But it's very difficult for this person to really treat you like this, but they fucking find a way to do this. With selfish here, it's like you're a very giving person, and they feel like you use your giving or your kindness as a shield, or you use your giving or your kindness as a way to make them feel bad. So whoever this is, collective, they're not really acclimated to somebody actually treating them like a human being. This is someone who's more acclimated to somebody treating them like a piece of shit. And once they get with someone who actually treats them like a person, they in then turn treats you like a piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? Because they're not used to solving problems the correct way. They're just used to either being hurt by the problem, which is the victim, or making sure that they stump everybody's feelings and be that, you know, direct line of just being a bully, right? Okay, so with selfish here, somebody hates it that you're very kind, okay? They hate the fact that you're not obsessing about them anymore. They also hate the fact that you're low-key being selfish, but in a way you're still being giving, and that's really bothering the fuck out of them. So in no contact, this person is just realizing, you know, that you're just pulling your energy from them, but at the same time, you're still being giving. At the same time, you're not being quick-tempered, but this person does feel like you're very fucking negative and you're very pessimistic, okay? And they feel like, you know, you're the negative one, and everybody needs to know that. So this could be somebody who definitely tries to go out their way to let people know you're not a nice person, you're not kind, you're not loving, you know, you're this, you're that. And honestly, collective, who gives a fuck? I mean, I don't give a fuck about no one who says anything about you when they're not with you anymore. You know what I'm saying? Because when they was with you, you were the best thing since sliced pie. But as soon as they're not with you, oh, this was a problem, that was a problem, this was a problem. I just feel like when it comes to relationships, it's at a point where things are going really good and then things go really bad. And instead of like waiting for it to be really, really bad and dragging people and disrespecting them, know when it is time. Be an adult and say, hey, it's time to move on. Or hey, no contact need to last a little longer because we really don't need to keep contact with each other because it's not good. You know what I mean? Don't solve it by going below the belt. Don't solve it by being petty and stuff like that. And when you do see people doing that stuff, it is just because you have lowered your standards to be with somebody that's not even equally yoked with you. That's not even on your standards. You know what I'm saying? And that's why they go so low. That's why they treat you like shit. That's why they try their best to belittle you and destroy you, because they feel destroyed inside. So because you're so happy, because you're high in spirits, they're like, hold up, let me fucking treat you like shit to make sure you know that everybody is like shit. This person wants to reiterate to you that you're not worth anything, just like how they feel about themselves. When in actuality, you don't feel that about yourself. So that's why you got to get the fuck away from this person, collective, okay? In no contact, what's going on? In no contact, what's going on? All right. So this person does feel like you are home to them. It does feel like home. It says being with you reminds me of simpler times. You bring much happiness and peace. So you are somebody who brought this person a lot of peace. Okay. They did feel like they can make a home with you or just make a stable environment with you. Okay. And you help this person remind them of a time where things were simpler, happier. Okay. And just peaceful. Okay. So this person did have a lot of love for you. This also is red. So this person had a lot of passion as well. All right, so you could have been like a crush for this person. You could have been this person's fantasy in some kind of way. It says, you're my fantasy. I have pictures and videos saved of you and use them for inspiration. I want you. All right, so this is somebody who definitely lusts for you for a very long time. Okay, this is also somebody who thinks of you in a very fantasy type way. All right, this is somebody who definitely has pictures of you and videos of you saved for inspiration. Okay, you and this person are definitely in a relationship. It says I am single right now, but it is in reverse. So you and this person are definitely in some kind of relationship, but you're no longer attracted to this person anymore. You don't look at them as relationship material anymore, and you just feel like it's better for you to be single at this time with my fantasy here in reverse. Okay, so that power, that love, that lust, you could have lost this in no contact just because of the up and down, just because of the patterns, just because of the negative treatment. You know what I mean? And now you need time to heal. I can't make this up. All right. So right now you just need space. You know what I mean? Where you could just focus on your own healing and your own self-love. This really isn't about this person, but they're going to make it about them. Like, oh, this is that. But honestly, they were the catalyst to let you know you don't deserve this. You don't need to be in this kind of environment, nor do they. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's not about them or it's not about blaming other people. It's just realizing that, hey, you might need to be by yourself. You know what I'm saying? You might not know how to love correctly. So this is why you need this time to heal. All right. You need space between you and this person. And it's not really about them. It's more so about you. You know what I'm saying? People fall out of love all the time, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's just necessary. All right, so we have peace and truth. All right, so continue on, collective, and moving in your peace and your truth. Okay, this is super important. All right, because most of the time, you have to, you know what I mean? And sometimes the truth hurts you, you know what I mean? Sometimes the truth hurts other people, but in order for you to have this peace, you have to move in truth. All right, and it's super important that you understand that. I love you guys, and I'll see y'all on the next episode. Peace.
I was in love with a Scorpio. It's a crazy story though. She was super pretty, the baddest in my portfolio. She was super sweet, I would eat her up like an Oreo. I don't know how I giving God all the glory though. And she was born in October or November. I really cannot remember. I hope it doesn't offend her. Told me that she loved me cause I was so sweet and tender, and I would always defend her, and I was not a pretender. But one day she was acting so mysterious. I was curious, and honestly I was furious. Wasn't talking to me, she really had me delirious. I was overthinking, I didn't know she was serious. I thought maybe she had found somebody else, but honestly she told me she was focused on herself. She took some time off to focus on her mental health, and I had to accept it regardless of how I felt. But all in all, what I learned in the end is I love Scorpios. I swear Scorpios a 10. But be careful, because as soon as you get in, she might probably ghost you in the end.